Yo, what is up, guys? We're back with another Eatventure video, and as you can see by the title of this video, we're here with a special guest, Spectre.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing?
And if you guys don't know who this is, he does have a Discord server that has over 20,000 members. It's the official Discord server for Eatventure. So pretty much what that means is that the community runs it. And we're going to be interviewing him about his thoughts on eVenture and his experiences and his like stats and all that good stuff. So, are you ready to get started, Spectre?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready. How about you?
Okay. Yep, here we go. So, the first thing we want to do is just quickly show his stats. We're going to show his city level, his vaults, his gear, and pretty much anything else that he has, like potions or something. I don't know. But yeah, Spectre, if you want to take it away, just quickly your
Y-
stats.
Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, so I'm going with the mythic meta, but mixed, right? So I have the regular purple cap, the apron, the cleaver, and then the tenderizer, and then for my my ring and necklace, obviously the trident and the thunder ring. And then for pets, max pets, obviously. Red Panda Panda. So nothing crazy there. Working on Zookeeper, so almost done. Let's see. For the vault, I have max vault, obviously. Took a while to do. Took about a little over 2,000 cities back in the day before clubs. So clubs helped though a lot. And then I'm gonna go into the potion shop real quick, and I'm gonna look at my arcane vault just so we have some kind of something going. Let's see. So for my arcane vault, I have the bandolier maxed, I have the catalyst maxed, and the funnel maxed, and then I have a little bit leveled on the distiller, level 4, and then level 9 on the scales. So I'm trying to get some of those potions because trying to max out all my adventures right now. So, oh, I guess I can go into adventures real quick too.
Okay.
So let's see. So for adventures, I'm on level 88, or technically 89. I completed level 88 on Zeus, and then I'm on level 77 right now for pirates. So I completed level 76. Yeah, that's it, man. That's me in a nutshell.
Did you also show your city level too?
Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, let me go do that real quick.
Okay.
So I'm currently on 3687 city level. Not too bad. And then I'm the leader of my club called Immortals. We have two top 50 members in there, DS and Alicia's Asylum. And we have a few mods in here as well. We have Muffin Man, we have Chanel, Ashley, and then we have some really good dedicated members, all above City 1000. So a lot of them, honestly, over City 2000. So yeah, I mean we've been going strong for what 37 seasons now, I think. So
And every season you hit level 50?
every season without fail.
Dang, dang, that's really good.
I
Okay,
try, man.
so yeah, that's pretty much his stats. I guess we can get started with the questions. Are you ready for some questions, Spectre?
I'm down. I'm ready. Let's do
Okay,
it.
so my first question is actually going to be what you just showed with your gear. You said you used a cleaver and a tenderizer. Most people prefer like two cleavers, or they can't decide between two cleavers and a tenderizer. So I guess my first question is, why did you decide to use one and the other instead of two cleavers?
That's a good question, man. I think it's really down to preference. We done some math on it, and it's kind of not much of a difference, honestly. So I decided to just try tenderizers. I'm actually gonna start doing a test, maybe run like 30 cities on each, just to see myself. I think I did it once when it first came out, but I want to see again which one actually will save you time. But Bladed Cross and some of the other data team members have done extensive testing and found out that there's there's maybe like I think it's 2 seconds per city saved based on your your specific setup. So it really just depends on your preference.
Yep, I try to tell my viewers that all the time too, because I get a lot of questions about that. But it literally just comes down to preference. I use two cleavers myself. I actually
Nice.
don't have a tenderizer forged, but I prefer two cleavers regardless. And yeah, so these questions are going to be a little bit more broad. But how did you first discover Eatventure, and then what hooked you right away?
Yeah, so with just discovering the game, like I was trying to find games that would uh I was just trying to find games to pass time. And there were some good ones. I played Golden Goblins and Adventure Capitalist and like some solitaire games, just some puzzle games to like kind of pass the time. And then I saw an ad for Eatventure and I'm like, this ad's dumb. I think they were in drive through and I was like, why aren't they just doing what they're supposed to? Like I can do this better. So I was like, let me just download it and find out. And so I downloaded it and I got hooked right after the first city. It took me like 3 days to do the first city because I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm like, can I actually, like, once I hit new city, what will it do? Will it give me an ad? Will it like maybe pay for something? And so I did it and I went to the next city. I'm like, it's a brand new city. Let's keep going. What's going on? Let's keep playing. So yeah, that got me hooked. And then ever since then, I just been down this rabbit hole of, trying to
Mhm.
master the game.
Yeah, when I first found out about the game, it was like through some ad, but the ad was nothing like the game. It was like some like random ad. So I don't know if you had that experience too, but the ads that Eventure had was nothing compared to the game. So
Yeah.
it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
that was kind of my experience, like with drive-through. It just looked weird, but it doesn't look like the game, like how the game operates right now, right?
mhm.
Oh, speaking
You
of
were
drive-through, here's the I'm going on the stage drive-through right now, so
okay.
fun. Anyway,
Yeah.
go. Sorry.
Do you remember what year you started? Like, did you start when the game came out, or do you remember like where it all began?
Oh, that would have been so nice to start when it came out. No, I started in December of 2023, like mid-December, I think. And I
Oh
joined the
wow.
Discord like maybe 2 weeks after I started the game. But yeah, I really wish I would have joined a little bit beforehand because that was when uh, Legacy Gear was in. But
Hmm.
yeah, I missed that chance unfortunately. So
Okay.
yeah, I've joined. I've been playing this game for a while now.
My next question would be, what's your favorite event in the game, and then why?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm only gonna say this, and there's no kind of. I like all the events; they're all great. But if I had to pick one and only one, I like Middle Ages. One, because it was the first event I ever played when I first started the game. And two, I like that it's different because it's like it feels more like city like because it has those three stages, like the farm, then the tavern, then the castle, right?
Hmm.
I really I really like the fact that it's broken up that way compared to the other events. But don't get
Yeah,
me
I
wrong,
actually.
all the events
Oh,
are great.
yeah, I agree. But for me, I actually started with the Middle Ages event too, and that's the only event I ended with a silver medal instead of a gold. So if you look at my
Ouch.
like event badges, it's the only thing that has silver.
Wow. Ouch.
But yeah, my next question would be, so with eVenture, there's a lot of strategies and methods you can use. Do you believe that one strategy is better than another, or do you have a preference of one? And which one would that be?
Oh man, people are gonna crucify me. I feel like if I say but what's really on my mind. But I'm a big believer in the tall method. I use it 98% of the time. That's all I use is tall method. And basically, tall method is where you max one station before opening anything else. You just focus on that one station and max it, and then you open the next station, and so on. Right? When I first started the game, I did stairs method a lot because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know like there was no strategies when I started the game. We kind of made them all, so that was interesting. But Yeah, I think tall method is honestly the tried and true kinda default method now. Um, I do like using variants of, like, the 1-4-10 method, which is almost like split tall. Basically, you're, like, skipping stages, or skipping stations, sorry. You're skipping stations and you're kinda, like, going, like, max station 1, max station 4, max station 7, 10, and so on.
Yeah.
I do use that in some occasions, but, yeah, tall method is my go-to.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. But is that the same for like events as well? Like, do you do tall method for the events?
Not all the time. Like, there's some methods that actually work a lot better, like, for instance, moon method, umbrella method is probably sorry, for the moon event, umbrella method is probably one of the best methods to do because tall method does not work that well.
Hmm.
Um, Same thing for mines too, right? But, like, for Seaport, tall is the way. Tall is great on Seaport and Middle Ages, until the last stage. So,
Okay.
yeah, there's some methods that work really well, um, in events, and there's some that like, for example, in the potion event, I think you made a whole thing on it, right? A few series of videos actually, and
Yeah.
yeah, I think stairs method is works for potion event really well.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. No, I agree. So with Eatventure, there has been a lot of updates and a lot of balance changes. How do you think the game has changed since release, or since when you started playing? And do you think the developers have been doing a good job in updates?
All right, so for your first question, has how much has it changed?
Hmm.
I would say it's changed a ton. Like I remember, I think the biggest change overall so far was the 1.7 patch. And what that patch did is it
Oh, I remember
overhauled,
that.
yeah, it overhauled all the AP items uh, to where you have, they basically like divided all the AP by four and then kind of gave everyone like way less AP. But to compensate, they gave everyone that was already playing a little advantage by upgrading all of their gear. If it was leveled, it would be leveled times four, I think is what it was, which was crazy. Like it gave the existing players a huge boost in everything.
Yeah.
So some people took advantage and didn't wait to upgrade into the latest patch until like 7 patches later, to where they kind of like took advantage of like they're like, well, I know that when I upgrade or when I patch my game, it's gonna go all the way to like level 50 if I do it at this certain level. So people would level, and once they upgraded to the patch, it would give them to level 50. So it's like, dang. Um, so yeah, I think the game's changed a ton. As far as like the devs doing a good job on updates, I think it's been slower than I'd like, if I'm being honest.
Hmm.
But overall, I mean, they're doing pretty well. I mean, we've compared to when I first started, this game has gotten so many new features that I would have never seen beforehand, had I joined like way later, right?
Hmm.
Um, then again, they are a really small team. They only have like 3 to 5 devs, I think, and then
Yeah,
like
that's
some
what I heard
designers.
too.
Yeah, and they're doing, they have 3 games that they own. They own Eatventure, a chess game, and We Are Warriors. So they're doing all 3 of those games, and I don't know, it just I get why people are frustrated because they like the game, they wanna keep playing it, they want more, but it's a lot to handle in my opinion. So, I think they're going doing a good job as far as, what we have, and I like the direction that they're going in. That might be a biased opinion, but, I think it's good overall.
Are you friends with any of the developers? Like, do you know them personally, or do you have like a relationship with them?
I would say I do like I am in their DMs, right? But I'm not like a part of like their team or whatever. Like they don't come to me for any kind of
Okay.
decision making or anything like that, right? It's
Okay.
very much a like, hey, what's going on? How's everything? And then like, you know, um, we're gonna come out with something, and maybe you'll know, maybe you won't. So, like a few things they've passed our way, but a lot of the things that you see, we find out the same day everyone else does. So it's not
Okay.
like a one to one type of relationship. It'd be
Okay.
nice if it was though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
My next question would be, where do you see Eventure going in the next year? Like, do you have any personal updates that you would want to see specifically, or do you, does your community want something that a lot of people agree with?
Oh man. I only see EV growing, honestly. I mean, we all know it's a fun game. It's got a really easy, predictable pattern. Once you get everything leveled up, it's a good mix of casual and competition. So I think it's great, and it's only going to keep growing. Um, I think what I'd really like to see are some of the updates like that are in game suggestions. Um, I think I made one before, which was like the wardrobe and like the cosmetics portion of it. I
Yeah.
really like that change they made, and I saw a few game suggestions that they did that, that they implemented that. So that would be really cool if like they could get more of the game suggestions implemented into the game. I think there was one where I it has so many upvotes, but it was basically do like a multi-tier set, basically where it's like a quick change type of system where like you have
Hmm.
one specific setup and then that's on your first set, and then you have another setup and that's on your second set. So you can swap between gear for whatever occasion you need to do. Um,
Okay.
yeah, there's a lot of features that they could implement that are in the game suggestions that I think are really like the multi-box thing that everyone loved that it got taken away. That would be nice to have. Not gonna lie.
The, yeah, there was also one feature that they had, but they also removed it. Do you remember the shiny items?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on those? And do you know like why they removed it, or are you like upset that they removed it?
If I'm being honest, because that kind of released the same time, kind of as the same test as the wardrobe feature, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I didn't like the shiny feature that much. The shiny items.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. It had potential. Like it was kind of cool. You were like rainbowy or whatever, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, it just it didn't feel like it was like new, like nice new. I don't know. It just felt like more grind to like try and get something else that you already had, which didn't make sense.
Yeah, no, I got you. And
Yeah.
I have one last question for you. What are your thoughts on like the unique items? Like you briefly mentioned about legacy items. Would you want to see more of those, or would you want to see like different kinds of unique items, like for holidays or something?
That's a good question. I think that the legacy items are really cool. I'd love them to come back, honestly. I like the fact that they are exclusive and you kind of like that's kind of like your telltale sign of someone that's been in the game for a while
Yeah.
versus someone that's barely starting, right? So like even the Christmas ones that they have, you can tell if someone has that they've been playing for a while, right? At
Yeah.
least for a year or whatever, whenever it came out. Um, whether it's on or off again, they have been playing, right? Um, it'd be nice to see more seasonal items. Like I know there's it's kind of hard with like international holidays and whatnot, but um, yeah, they could bring like a Valentine's Day one. I know that's celebrated pretty much all places in the world, a lot of places at least. Um, Christmas obviously as well. Um, yeah, it'd be nice to see like other cool, like kind of like cosmetic only type items, like the legacy ones. Like the OG ones were great because they were before Ultimates came out, so they were kind of like I think it was they were the first set of actual legendary items in the game. Um, so as a basis to compare with the rest of the legendaries and ultimates, like they're not so great now. But when the game was released in the state that was when it came out, they were actually kind of good. So yeah,
Yeah, no, that would be really cool if something came up, something new. But yeah, so these were all the questions I had for you regarding eVenture. For those who are watching, we will be making another interview regarding Discord questions. And if you guys haven't already, his Discord is very active. If you guys play Eatventure at all, then consider joining that Discord. It's going to be in the description. And yeah, so that's it for this video. Spectre, do you have any last minute thoughts? Anything you want to say to the audience before we wrap it up?
Yeah, yeah, if you don't mind, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
go.
wanted to take a minute and thank you for, allowing me to, be a guest speaker. It's, been a privilege. I know you're doing a lot with this channel, so I really like to see a lot of the content that you're making, and, keep it up, man. It's great. I love it.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we will definitely be coming up with more videos. Try to keep it consistent, but we'll see how things go. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Do like and subscribe, please, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Alright. We'll see you.